Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 11 of Youth Cricket League. First match of the day is being played between YTCA under 14 and Cricket Arena under 14. YTCA under 14 won the toss and they opted to bat first. After the completion of over number 1, the team score is now 13 for no loss. Sampan is a new bowler. Rehan and Ved are in strike for team YTCA. Way outside the off stump. Just a cut on the back foot towards the third man. 2 runs conceding of that ball. The team YTC are off to a good start now. Huge appeal for LPW, turned down by the umpire. There's 3 deliveries remaining of this over. This time good length delivery on the stumps. On the back foot. Just a gentle touch towards the deep backward point. Back for 2. Excellent running between the wickets. Perfect weather to start off a cricket match. Lay down the offside. Wide caught by the umpire. 1 run, adding out the scorecard in the form of extras. Fifth ball of the over. In the good length, just outside the off stump. Into the safe hands of the keeper. The last ball remaining of this over. The last ball of the over. Stabbing the slot short, rising delivery into the safe hands of the keeper. A dot ball to end the over. After the completion of over number 2, the team YTC are now 19 for no loss. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 2 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 19, ಯಾವುದೇ ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟವಿಲ್ಲದೆ. Darun all set to bowl his second individual over. In the slot, driven through the covers. Safely carried by the fielder. A dot ball to start the over. In the slot, way down the offside. Wide signaled by the umpire. YTCA really after a good start. They scored 20 runs in just 2.1 balls. A short pitch delivery tried to pull it towards the mid wicket. Ended up in hitting onto his body. Dot ball adding on the scorecard. A little fumble in the run up. Same full toss delivery away from the batter. Just a slice between the deep deep backward point and third man into the boundary lines. 4 runs adding onto the scorecard. Rehan is scoring his third boundary of this innings. Is looking aggressive. He's making use of the full toss deliveries to sailing on to the boundary ropes. Once again, fumble on the run up. Three deliveries remaining of this over. This time once again in the slot, driven through the offside. Excellent square drive. Short pitch delivery way away from the batter. And no connection between the bat and the ball. Excellent comeback here by Dharun. Then after getting hit for the boundary. Last ball of the over. Way down the offside, wide called by the umpire. One more extra run adding on to the total in the form of wide. Finish by. After the completion of over number 3, the team YTCA are now 26 for no loss. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 3 ವಾರಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 26, ಯಾವುದೇ ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟವಿಲ್ಲದೆ. YTCA really off to a good start. Sampan is all set to bowl his second individual over of this match. The dot ball to start the over. This time short pitch delivery high in the air. Keeper making no mistake here. First breakthrough. Excellent piece of bowling here by Sampan. He's keeping it tight. He gave no room for the batter to score big. Short rising delivery onto the body line. Batter tries to pull it. And in the form of top edge. Safely into the hands of the wicket keeper. Wicket number 1 is down for team YTCA. Cricket arena's bowlers are back in the game. A new batter Densit walks in as Ved departs after scoring 1 run. A good line delivery onto the stumps. In the back foot, gently placed between the third man and deep backward point. Good piece of bowling here by Sampan. He is not giving the batters any room to score big runs. He is keeping it tight. He is bowling more and more dot balls and creating the pressure. Fifth ball of the over. Onto the stumps. In the back foot. Good defense by the batsman. Blocked right in front of his eyes. With one delivery remaining of this fourth over. They are back in the game. Taking wicket in this over. Last ball of the over. Huge appeal. Umpire raises his finger. Wicket number 2 is down for team YTCA. Excellent bowling attack by Sampan. Wicket number 2 is down for team YTCA as both the openers are back in the dugout. Excellent piece of bowling here by Sampan. He took 2 wickets of this over. Just conceded 7 runs in 2 overs with the reckoning of 3.5. They are pumped up now. They are off to an excellent start. Back in the game. After the completion of over number 4, the team YTCA are now 27 for 2. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 4 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 27, 2 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Vikyat Properties, from building premium spaces to building future champions, Vikyat Properties joins the Youth Cricket League as our associate sponsor, backing the dreams that rise beyond the boundaries. Where excellence meets ambition, greatness begins. Change in attack for cricket arena as new bowler Arjun all set to bowl his first individual over. Densit on strike on the back foot, cut it hard towards the point. Safely grabbed by the fielder. A dot ball to start the over. Gently driven through the covers. Excellent attack by Arjun. Third ball of the over. A short pitch delivery, pulled it on to the leg side, into the hands of the deep mid wicket, deep fine leg fielder. Two is the call and settled down for a single. Juicy full toss ball. Juicy sharp pitch ball on the leg side. Fourth ball of the over. In the slot, way away from the batter. Batter leaves it comfortably. New batter Strayan. Full toss driven through the offside. Excellent field placement here. They are not giving any room for the batters. They are not allowing the batters to find any gaps. Field is closing in perfectly. Last ball of the over. On to the pads. Huge appeal. Turned down by the umpire. A dot ball to end the over. After the completion of over number 5, team YTCA are now 28 for 2. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 5 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 28, 2 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Gravity Academy champions are shaped both on the field and in the classroom, and Gravity Academy is powering the journey with the Youth Cricket League as our associate sponsor. Together, we are nurturing discipline, ambition, and the next generation ready to rise beyond the limits. Change in bowling. A new bowler, Pratinav, is all set to bowl his individual first over. Excellent, good length delivery just outside the off stump. A batter tries to cut it hard, and no connection between the bat and the ball. A dot ball to start off the over. In the slot, on the back foot, try to cut it. No proper elevation. A dot ball adding onto the scorecard. Full toss driven through the covers into the safe hands of a fielder. One more dot ball adding onto the scorecard. Prati now is off to an excellent start. Skipping a dot. This time onto the stumps. Gentle defense. Onto the onside. No run taken off this ball. Once again onto the leg stump. Just a glance. Onto the leg side. One more dot ball adding onto the scorecard. Can we see the first maiden of this innings? He has bowled 5 dots with one delivery remaining of this over. Cut it harder, tries to slash it into the safe hands of the covers. A dot ball to end the over. First maiden over of this innings. Change in attack work for them. He is building pressure on the batsmen to score runs with 2 overs remaining in the power play. After the completion of over number 6, the team YTCA are now 28 for 2. Arjun back in the attack after conceding just 1 run from his first over. Is all set to bowl his individual second over. Second ball of the over. This time in the Yorker and delivery. Excellent piece of bowling here. After the 2 back-to-back wickets, Team YTCA are not taking any chance to score big runs this time. A full toss delivery onto the body line. Pulled it across the line. Lands in the no man area. Onto the deep fine leg region. A boundary after a long time. Just a bit of relief for the batter as they made use the juicy full toss delivery onto the boundary ops. We have the replay from the bowler in the slot, gently driven through the covers. Two is the call. They settle back for the single. With 2 deliveries remaining of this over. A swing and a miss. Appeal for caught behind. Umpire turned it down. One more dot ball adding on to the scorecard with one delivery remaining of the seventh over. Last ball of the over. In the air. A fielder misjudges it and safely lands on the 30-yard line. Excellent piece of fielding at the deep. Call for one more run. And they stay back. A double taken on this ball to end the over. After the completion of over number 7, team YTC are now 36 for 2. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 7 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 36, 2 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯನ್ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Gravity Academy champions are shaped both on the field and in the classroom. And Gravity Academy is powering that journey with the Youth Cricket League as our associate sponsor. Together, we are nurturing discipline, ambition, and the next generation ready to rise beyond the limits. Karathi now back in the attack and all set to bowl his second individual over of this innings. He is not giving the batters any room to score big runs. He is bowling the last over of the power play. Already bowled maiden on this in his first over. Gently driven through the offside into the hands of the midfielder. Just a little bit of fumble there. One more dot ball. He's keeping it dots. He's not giving a chance to score any runs. Chance of a run out. Chance of a run out. Umpire raises his finger. One more wicket down for Team YTCA in the form of run out. There is no chance for a run. A risky single. A fielder throws it. A direct hit onto the stumps. The bat is not grounded yet. Umpire raises his finger. Wicket number 3 is down for Team YTCA. Excellent piece of bowling here by Pratinov. It is not considered a single run yet. With two deliveries of his remaining of his second individual over. Yes, Shreyan departs after scoring 3 runs in 7 balls. Maidens. Bharat Pratinov. He bowled 2 back-to-back maiden overs without conceding any runs. Excellent piece of bowling here by Pratinov, which ends the power play. After the completion of over number 8, the team score is now 36 for 3. New bowler Sai Pritish on to bowling is first individual over of this innings with one delivery remaining. Hit it hard, cut it hard into the safe hands of the fielder. Followed by one more maiden over. They are keeping it tight. They are not allowing the batsman to score any runs. They are scoring the field. They are closing the field. After the completion of over number 9, Team YTCA are now 36 for 3. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 9 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 36, 3 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Malvika back in the attack. Malvika back in the strike. Once again, Pratinao is all set to bowl his third individual over. He bowled 2 back-to-back maidens. He is not conceded any run yet. He's all set to bowl his third individual over. Excellent piece of attack here by Pratinao. A chance of a run out. And they are back onto the crease. With 3 deliveries remaining of this 10th over. Team Cricket Arena are in a complete in the driver's seat. They are not giving room for the batters to score any runs. They are keeping it tight. Even after getting hit for the boundaries at the start, the main is to get back into the game. On the leg side, a tough chance has been put down just short of the fielder. Excellent fielding efforts there at the short mid wicket. Huge appeal. Turned down by the umpire. After the completion of over number 10, the team YTC are now at 37 for 3. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 10 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 37, 3 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Khakedi Hatti, just like every great innings needs the right fuel, the champions need flavors that inspire energy and passion, and Khakedi Hatti brings exactly that to the Youth Cricket League as our associate sponsor, serving tradition, taste, and the spirit of the champions, one plate at a time. Tossed up, tries to drive in through the offside, no connection between the bat and the ball. Dot ball adding onto the scorecard. Fourth ball of the over, tossed it up, full toss, pulled it hard towards the deep mid wicket region, onto the boundary lines. Excellent shot, denying the full toss delivery. The scorecard has started to move. A juicy full toss delivery onto the body line. Pulled it harder towards the deep mid wicket. With 2 deliveries remaining of this 11th over. Chance of a stump, turned down by the umpire. She manages to reach back to the crease on time with 1 delivery remaining of this over. Last ball of the over. Tossed it up, full toss. Tries to drive through the offside. No proper connection between the bat and ball. Ends up by hitting the bottom of the bat. After the completion of over number 11, the team YTCA are now 41 for 3. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 11 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 41, 3 ಹುದ್ದರಿ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Prathinav is back in the attack. He bowled 3 overs. Out of 3 overs, he bowled 2 maiden overs, conceding just 1 run with the economy of 0.33. He's putting the real pressure on the batsman. On the back foot, cut it hard, safely into the hands of the point fielder. A dot ball to start off the over. Hit it hard, lands in the no man area, just above the short mid wicket fielder. Quickly rams onto the pads. A quick single. In the form of leg byes. Onto the stumps, gently defeated on to the offside. With 2 deliveries remaining of this over. Stepped it out, just land short of the fielder. 3 fielders are walking towards the ball. Last ball of the over. Onto the pads. A dot ball to end the over. After the completion of over number 12, team YTCA are now 44 for 3. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 12 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 44, 3 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Team Cricket Arena are back in the game now. They are putting the real pressure on the batters to score runs. They kept bowling the hard lengths. No mistakes on the field. They are closing the field. Sai Pratish is back in the attack. All set to bowl his 3rd individual over. Tossed it up, hit it hard, just over the short covers. 2 is the call. A chance of a run out, and meantime they are back in the crease. 2 runs scored off this first ball. Tossed it up, shuffled across, and tries to sweep it across the line. No proper elevation, lands inside the 30-yard into the safe hands of a fielder. They are now trying for the big ones. Tossed it up once again. Gently driven on through the offside towards the deep backward point. Misfield, chance of a run out. No proper throw there. A proper throw onto the stumps would have been resulting in the wicket. A misfield by the short 3rd man. Three deliveries remaining of this over. Fourth ball of the over. Tries to drive through the covers. No connection between the bat and the ball. Dot ball adding onto the scorecard with two deliveries remaining of this over. Tossed it up once again. Excellently placed. Good pick by the batter. Now they started to rotate the strike. Tossed it up. Shuffles across. Way down the offside. Wide called by the umpire. One more extra run. Adding on to the scorecard in the form of wide. Last ball of the over. A dot ball to end the over. After the completion of over number 30, the team YTCA are now 50 for 3. They are off to a 50 mark. After the completion, ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 13 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 50, 3 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Pratinov is all set to bowl his fifth individual over. He just considered 3 runs till now on the leg side. Batsman shuffles across, right hit it towards the deep line leg. Two is the call. And set down for one. Single to add on to the scorecard. Now, by so far, he just considered 4 runs, but it's all set to bowl his fifth individual over. Excellent bowling. A dream for any bowler. Time on to the stumps. Gently defended. Stuck between the bat and the pad. In the slot. On the back foot. Driven. One more dot ball. With two deliveries remaining of this over. A short pitch delivery. Batter failed to pick it up. One more dot ball adding onto the scorecard with one delivery remaining of this 14th over. A last ball of the over. A dot ball to end the over. Second ball of the over. Time on to the stumps. Gently defended. After the boundary. A short pitch delivery on the back foot, cut it harder. Just some football stuff on the ground. Somehow manages to stop the ball. Huge appeal for LBW. Turned down by the umpire. With two deliveries remaining of this 15th over. Tossed up once again. Wicket number 4 is down for Team YTCA in the form of stump. Excellent work behind the stumps. Excellent piece of bowling here by Sai Praneeth. He knew the batter was coming out. He bowled just outside the off stump, a fifth stump or sixth stump line. A gentle turn, a quality leg spin, exceptionally picked by the keeper. He manages to hit the stumps right before the batsman reaches. Wicket number 4 is down for Team YTCA in the form of stump. Drinks break is on. A short drinks break. Dot ball to end the over. Tanish Kras is a new batter to replace the set batter who's got out after scoring 17 runs in 39 balls, including 2 boundaries. Densit Reddy. Prathi now is back in the attack to bowl his last individual over of this innings. By so far considered just 4 runs in his 6th over. He bowled 2 maidens. Appeal for LB turned down by the umpire. Prathi now is showcasing the excellent spell here. He just considered 4 runs by so far. Driven through the offside into the safe hands of the Cows fielder. Just 3 deliveries remaining of his spell. In 5.3 overs, he bowled 2 maidens and considered just 4 runs with the kind of 0.73. Driven on the onside into the safe hands of the fielder. One more dot ball. He is keeping the back-to-back dot balls. He's not giving the batter any room and building the pressure on the batsman. The slot driven through the covers. By so far, he has bowled the most dot balls in this innings. Driven a dot ball to end the over. He bowled 32 dot balls in his 6 individual overs. He bowled 3 maiden overs and just conceded 4 runs with the economy of 0.67. Excellent bowling attack by Pratinav. He completes his spell. So again, Sai Pratish is back into the attack. All set to bowl his 5th individual over. They are showcasing the excellent bowling display. No run flow from past 10 overs. On the back foot, tries to hit it, cut it towards the backward point. No connection between the bat and ball. Ends up in the dot ball, adding onto the scorecard. A little fumble in the run up. Tanish is yet to open his account. In the good length, well left, outside the off stump, with 3 deliveries remaining. A quick delivery onto the body line. A gentle defense. One more dot ball, adding onto the scorecard. I tossed it up. No answer from the batter. One more dot ball with just one delivery remaining of the 17th over. A quick delivery onto the bat. Excellent fielding placement there. A fielder making no mistake here. After the completion of over number 17, team YTCA are now 55 for 4. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 17 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 55, 4 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Kakedi just like very great innings needs the right fuel, champions need the flavors that inspire energy and passion, and Kakedi brings exactly that to the Youth Cricket League as our associate sponsor, serving tradition, taste, and the spirit of the champions one plate at a time. Vindhya, where culture meets confidence and passion meets performance, Vindhya joins the Youth Cricket League as our premier partner, empowering young minds through the art, discipline, and self expression. Together, we are shaping the champions beyond the game. Change in the bowling attack for Team Cricket Arena. Miraj Kumar is all set to bowl his first individual over of this innings. Can he do the same as the other bowlers did? Tossed it up. No connection between the bat and the ball. A dot ball to start off the over. A little fumble on the run up. Tossed it up onto the body line. Umpire extends his arms and signaled wide. Extra run adding onto the scorecard in the form of wides. In there for some time, safely lands in the no man area. Hit it harder in the gap between the mid wicket and the square leg. Two is the call. On the non-striker and chance of a run out. Easy chance of a run out has been put down. Just considered one run of that ball. Tossed it up in the good length. A good defense on the front foot. Tossed it up once again. Short pitch delivery. No proper connection between the bat and the ball. Ends up in the dot ball. Last ball of the over. Umpire extends his arms. Wide signal by the umpire. One more extra run adding on to the total in the form of wides. Last ball of the over. Tossed it up once again. Appeal for stump. Turned out by the umpire. One more white ball. They are bowling the extras. By so far ball. Three wides in this over. With one delivery left of this 18th over. Miraj Kumar is losing his line. Tries to cut it hard. No connection between the bat and the ball. A dot ball to end the over. After the completion of over number 18, the team YTCA are now 59 for 4. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 18 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 59 4 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Once again, new bowler in for Team Cricket Arena. Jadeja is the new bowler. Starts off with a wide, tossed it up in the slot. Tries to drive it on the offside. Ends up in ending at the short mid wicket. She didn't middle it properly. The ball finds the bottom of the bat. A slow ball, swing and a miss. No connection between the bat and the ball. A third foul of the over. Again tossed it up, slower delivery, gently driven through onto the offside, into the hands of the short covers. With three deliveries remaining of this over. In the air, safely carried by the point fielder. Wicket number 5 is down for Team YTCA as half of the side are back in the dugout. Excellent bowling attack by Team Cricket Arena. They are keeping it tight. They are not giving any room for the batter to score big. They are pressurizing the batsman by bowling the back-to-back dot balls, which is resulting them the wickets in the regular interval of time. Wicket number 5 is down for Team YTCA. Pranav is the new batter in at number 7 for Team YTCA. Jadeja is all set to bowl his fifth ball of the over. Onto the stump, hit it hard between the mid wicket and the square leg. Ball is racing onto the boundary. Pranav is off to a flying start here. He scored the boundary of the very first ball he faced. All the fielders are placed inside the 30-yard circle. He made use of it on the back foot. Last ball of the over. He tossed up, hit it hard towards the mid off. A dot ball to end the over. After the completion of over number 19, Team YTCA are now 64 for 5. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 19 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 64, 5 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Punto Sports, built for athletes driven by passion. Punto Sports steps on the field with the Youth Cricket League as our premier partner, supporting the next generation with quality gear, legacy, and true spirit of the game. Every champion's journey starts with the right support. Over number 20 is in progress. Miraj Kumar back in the attack after giving some extra runs on his first over. Tanishq is yet to open his account. Shuffles across, tries to go for big. At the last moment, he settles onto the defense. Miraj Kumar is keeping it tight. Tossed up, full toss in the gap. Fielder manages to reach the ball. One run saved there. A juicy full toss onto the body line. He swept it across the line. There are 3 runs of that ball. Excellent running between the wickets. Full toss in the slot. A swing and a miss. No proper connection between the bat and the ball. Dot ball adding onto the scorecard. Keeper making no mistake here. He carries it comfortably with 2 deliveries remaining of this over number 20. Last 2 deliveries of this over. A short pitch delivery, pulled it harder towards the mid wicket. 1 run adding onto the scorecard with 1 delivery remaining of the over number 20. Full toss once again in the gap. Can the fielder able to collect the ball? Excellent piece of fielding there at the deep. He managed to reach back onto the ball. 2 runs conceded of that ball. After the completion of over number 20, the team YTCA are now 70 for 5. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 20 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 70, 5 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Sirax, ever powerful shot begins with the trusted equipment, and the Sirax is here to fuel the future of cricket with the Youth Cricket League as our associate sponsor. Crafted for performance, built for tomorrow's champions. Jadeja is back in the attack, all set to bowl his second individual over. Way down the offside, wide called by the umpire. A white ball to start up the over. On to the stumps. Ending up between the bat and pad. Hit it hard. It's logged it on to the cow corner region. Comfortably carried. 1 run adding onto the scorecard. Tossed it up. Come to completely bamboozled the batter. Batter has no idea. Tossed it up once again. Down the leg stump. Wide called by the umpire. Cut it harder. Chance of a run out. No proper collection of the ball. One more chance is put down. A risky single. Last two deliveries remaining of this 21st over. Pranav and Tanishq batting sensibly. They need to be the savior for their team as half of the batters are back in the dugout. Once again, hit it harder. And no connection between the bat and the ball. A dot ball. The last ball of the 21st over. Tossed it up, driven through the offside safely into the sand of the short covers. A dot ball to end the over. After the completion of over number 21, the team YTCA are now 74 for 5 with 9 over game remaining in the first innings. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 21 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 74, 5 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Tossed it up onto the stumps. A gentle defend. Dot ball to start the over. Miraj is all set to ball his third individual over of this innings. In the air, full toss, chance of a safely caught by the fielder at the square leg. A juicy full toss. Batter has no answer for that. Lands into the hands of the fielder. One more wicket down for team YTCA as they are 6 down now. They are in real trouble. They need the savior. They need some big partnerships. ಈ ಬಾರಿ ತೀರಾ ಫುಲ್ ಟಾಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಸೆದಂತ ಚೆಂಡು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಹೊಡೆತಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ, ಸರಿಯಾದ ಎಲಿವೇಶನ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಲೆಗ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡರ್ ನ ಮುಖೇನವಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಹುದ್ದರಿ ಆಘಾತ. Tanishq back in the dugout after scoring 6 runs in 18 balls. A new batter Havish walks in at number 8 for Team YTCA. Can he be the savior for them? Third ball of the over, tossed it up, short pitch delivery on the back foot, a gentle defense. Tossed it up in the slot. A batter has no answer for that. Ending up as a dot ball, adding on to the scorecard with 2 deliveries remaining of this over. Once again, good leg delivery onto the pads. Turned down by the umpire as it is pitching outside the leg stump. Last ball of the over. Tossed it up in the slot, hit it harder towards the mid off. Safely carried by the fielder after the completion of over number 22. The team YTCA are now 74 for 6. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 22 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 74 6 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. ಮಿತ್ರ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲಿ dreams deserve no boundaries, and Mitra Globally was the Youth Cricket League as our premier sponsor, helping young talent think beyond the borders and aim for the global success. Together, we are creating opportunities that inspire the next generation to rise bigger and bolder. Jadeja back in the attack, and all set to ball his third individual over. Onto the stump, appeal for the stump, turned down by the umpire. One more dot ball, adding onto the scorecard. The team cricket arena are really keeping it tight. They are not giving the batters any room. They are pressurizing the batsmen by bowling more and more dot balls in order to chance to create the wickets. On stop in the air and lands in the no man area. Fielders are out at the 30-yard circle. Ball just lands inside, halfway at the 30-yard. A fielder has no chance there. Excellent attack by Jadeja. Away from the off stump, on the back foot, try to cut it harder. No connection between the bat and ball. A dot ball adding on the scorecard with 2 deliveries remaining of this over. Fifth ball of the over. On to the stumps. Right in the block hole. One more wicket is down for Team YTCA in the form of clean bowled. Excellent piece of attack here by Jadeja. He kept it tight. On to the stumps. Right in the block hole. Wicket number 7 is down for Team YTCA. ಈ ಬಾರಿ ತೀರಾ ಸಫಲ ಆಗಿ ಬೀಸುವಂತ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ, ಚೆಂಡಿಗೂ ದಂಡಿಗೆ ಅದು ಸಂಪರ್ಕ ಲಭಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಬೌಲ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರವಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಉದ್ದರಿಯ ಆಘಾತ ಟೀಮ್ YTCA. Appeal for LBW. Turned down by the umpire. After the completion of over number 23, team YTCA are now 75 for 7. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 23 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 75. 7 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Team cricket arena are in a complete driver mode. They are not allowing the batters to score big. They are keeping it tight. Sai Pratish is back in the attack for Team Cricket Arena. All set to bowl his last individual over of this innings. A quick delivery just outside the off stump. But has no answer for that. Over starts off with a dot ball. Once again in the edge. Falls just short of the fielder. If he would have walking, ball will be into the hands of him. Way down the leg side. Wide called by the umpire. One more extra run adding on to the scorecard in the form of wides. Toss it up. Stuck between the bat and the pad. One more dot ball. They are doing the right thing here. They are kept bowling more and more dot balls. They are not going for wickets. More and more dot balls creating the pressure among the batsmen, resulting the wickets. Appeal for Mankad. Batter is way out. Warning. ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಹಂಗೆ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? A quicker delivery onto the stumps. A good defense by the batter on the front foot. With one delivery remaining in this over number 24. Another quick delivery. Hit it hard up between the mid wicket and the long on. Excellent shot to score a boundary after ages. Good connection between the bat and the ball. A fielder has no chance for it. He placed it in a gap. Boundary to end the over. After the completion of over number 24, team YTCA are now 80 for 7. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 24 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 87 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Last 6 over game is remaining in this first innings. Sai Pritish ends his spell by bowling 2 maidens and conceding 19 runs in 6 overs with 1 wicket and with the economy of 3.17. A change in bowling for Team Cricket Arena as the new bowler Arav walks out, all set to bowl his first individual over of this match. First ball of the over. Chinmay on the strike. Cut it in the gap. Into the hands of the fielder. Quick, risky single has been taken. A single to start off the over. Tossed it up, kept it low, but completely misses it. Excellent piece of bowling here by Arav Rao. All the bowlers are contributing for their team's victory. They are not allowing the batters to score any runs. Third ball of the over. Hit it harder. And no proper connection. And just lands in short of the fielder. Fourth ball of the over. Wide call by the umpire. This time just outside the off stump. Dot ball. Adding onto the scorecard. Fifth ball of the over. In the air. A fielder put down. Easy. A catch has been put down. This was the easiest catch ever. A fielder completely misses it. Put down. One of the easiest hitters. Last ball of the over. Chinmay is in strike. Gently placed it towards the third man. A single to end the over. After the completion of over number 25, the team YTCA are now 84 for 7. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 25 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 84, 7 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ 5 over game is remaining in this first innings. Sada Punjabi Jaba, from the heart of the Punjab to the heart of every champion. Sada Punjabi Jaba brings its rich flavors and warm spirit to the Youth Cricket League as our associate sponsor. Because real champions play hard, eat well, and carry the culture with the pride. One wholesome meal at a time. Darun is back in the attack after the opening spell. Is all set to bowl his third individual over of this innings. In the air, fielder making no mistake this time. Into the safe hands of the short course fielder. Wicket number 8 is down for team YTCA. It tries to drive it over the covers. No proper connection between the bat and ball. Ends up the hands of the short course fielder. Wicket number 8 is down for team YTCA. ಈ ಬಾರಿ ತೀರಾ ಸ್ಲಾಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿದ್ದಂತ ಚೆಂಡು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಹೊಡೆತಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ. ಚೆಂಡಿಗೂ ದಾಣಿಗೂ ಸರಿಯಾದ ಸಂಪರ್ಕ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಚೆಂಡು ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಕವರ್ಸ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡರ್ ನ ಭದ್ರ ಬೊಗಸೆಯನ್ನು ಸೇರ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ಆಘಾತ ಟೀಮ್ YTCA. Harnik is the new batter in at number 10 for Team YTCA. Starts off his innings by the dot ball. Fourth ball of the over. Just outside the off stump to the outside edge. Ball is racing towards the boundary. 4 runs adding on the scorecard. The fielder has nothing to do with that. Boundary adding on the scorecard with 2 deliveries remaining of this 26th over. His boundary has just a sort of relief at the YTCA dugout. This time full toss delivery. A batter completely misses it. Swings it hard. No connection between the bat and the ball. Last ball remaining of this 26th over. Yes, the Darun has the replay for that boundary. Wait and watch. Last ball of the over. Way down the off stump. Wide called by the umpire. One more extra run adding on to the total in the form of wides with 1 delivery remaining of this over number 26. Last ball of his over. On to the stumps. Dot ball to end the over. After the completion of over number 26, Team YTCA are now 90 for 8. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 26 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 90 8 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Bhumipat Farm LLP, great investments and great champions share the same foundation, vision, patience, and the courage to build for tomorrow. And the Bhumipat Farm LLP stands with the Youth Cricket League as our associate sponsor, planting the seeds of legacy both on the field and beyond. Together, we are growing the futures that stand the test of the time. Sampan is back in the attack after bowling a successful spell at the opening of the innings. He bowled 2 overs, considered just 7 runs, and took 2 important wickets with the icon of 3.50. He's all set to bowl his third individual over. Chinmay is on the strike. Dot ball to start off the over. In the good length. Completely deceiving the batter. Hit it harder over the covers. Excellent lofted shot over the fielder's head. Excellent collection between the bat and the ball. Boundary onto the scorecard. They are trying to score runs as much as possible in the last 4 overs. They are now 94 for 8. The Sampan has the answer for it. Way away down the off stump. Wide called by the umpire. One more extra run adding on to the total. Field is closed. Tries for the cut shot. No connection between the bat and the ball. A dot ball adding on to the scorecard. In the air, outside edge, into the hands of the third man. Two deliveries remaining of this over. Last 3 overs game. On the body line, just a gentle glance onto the leg side into the hands of the square leg fielder. A chance of a run out. An umpire says no. Tossed it up. Sharply turns inside, hitting the batsman. Tossed it up. Last two deliveries remaining of this over. Time on the body line in there. Slant over the fielder's head. Last delivery remaining of this 28th over. Outside the off stump. Batter tries to cut it. After the completion of over number 28, the team YTCA are now 98 for 8 with 2 over game is remaining in this first innings. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 28 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 98 8 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Over number 29 is in the progress. Short piece delivery, cut it, try to cut it harder. No connection between the bat and the ball. Ends up in the hands of the keeper. A dot ball to start the over. They are trying to put some big runs on the board. They are now looking for a big shot as low as 2 over game is remaining in this first inning. Just outside the off stump in the good length. Batter has no answer for that. Ends up in the dot ball, adding onto the scorecard. Third ball of the over. Them on the fourth stump line. Excellent fielding efforts by the bowler. Fourth ball of the over. On the stumps, cut it hard, a chance of a run out. One run adding onto the scorecard with 2 deliveries remaining of this over. The fifth ball of the over. Hit it harder towards the covers. A fielder making no mistake here. One run adding onto the scorecard. A team night YTCA now crosses 100 run mark with 1.1 over game remaining in this innings. Last ball of the over. Hit it harder towards the mid off. Good stop. 2 is the call. And eventually they complete 2. After the completion of over number 29, the team YTCA are now 1 or 2 for 8 with last over remaining. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 29 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 102 8 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Sampan is all set to bowl the last over of this innings with the lefty batter Chinmay on the strike. This time outside the off stump. On the back foot, batter tries to punch it towards the covers. Well collected. Dot ball adding on the scorecard. One more dot ball. Adding on the scorecard. In the air. Point fielder has a chance for it. He didn't move towards the ball. Ends up in the just short of a covers fielder. The fourth ball of the over driven back to the bowler. One more dot ball with 2 deliveries remaining of this first innings. In the slot, hit it hard over the long gone fielder's head. Excellent shot, racing onto the boundary. Much needed boundary for team YTCA. He knew where the field is. He has to go for the big shot as it is the last over of the first innings. A good connection with last ball remaining of this innings. Sampath All set to bowl the last ball of the first innings. Can it be a 4? Can it be a 6? Can it be a wicket? Hit it harder between the gap of mid off and the covers. 2 is a call. Chance of a run out. And again throws it back to the stumps. Umpire raises his finger. Wicket number 9 is down for YTCA in the form of run out. The team YTCA are now 108 for 8 in 30 overs. The team Cricket Arena need 109 runs in 30 overs to win the match. The match will begin shortly in 10 minutes. Stay tuned. Now the cricket arena need 103 in 173 balls with 9 wickets left in the hand. A short pace delivery. Punched it on the back foot. Through the point. Ball is racing onto the boundary. Excellent start for the over number 2. Cricket arena. Third ball of the over. Once again, short pitch delivery. Driven towards the covers. Into the hands of the short course fielder. The Pratinav and Laksh are out there to bat for cricket arena. Well, Rehan is all set to bowl his first over of this innings. Just a gentle tap and run on to the onside. Two deliveries remaining of the second over. Laksh is on strike with two deliveries remaining to face in this over. On the back foot. Gentle punch towards the point. Dot ball adding on the scorecard with one delivery remaining. Way down the offside. Wide called by the umpire. One more extra run adding on to the scorecard. Short pitch delivery swung away from the batter. Way down the leg side. Two runs adding onto the scorecard. Last delivery remaining of this second over. Way down the offside. Wide call by the umpire once again. One more extra run adding onto the scorecard. They need to ball it tightly in order to be alive in the chase. Low scoring games are always a thriller. They each and every run is important in the low scoring thrillers. Good length delivery just outside the off stump. Dot ball to end the over. After the completion of over number 2, the team cricket arena are now 16 for 1. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 2 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 16 ಒಂದು ಹುದ್ದರಿಯನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Gravity Academy champions are shaped both on the field and in the classroom, and the Gravity Academy is powering that journey with the Youth Cricket League as our associate sponsor. Together, we are nurturing discipline, ambition, and the next generation is ready to rise beyond the limits. Chinmay is back in the attack. All set to ball his second individual over of this innings. In the slot, driven through the covers into the safe hands of the mid fielder. A single to start off the over. Left arm bowler Chinmay. He took his first wicket, very first over of this innings. Short pitch delivery on the body line. Protection at the deep mid into the hands of the fielder. One run and adding out of the scorecard. A good shot. This is pulled on to the onside. Between the gap of the fielders. Legs back in the strike once again. A third ball of the over. Tossed it up, swing and a miss. No connection between the bat and the ball. Way down the off stump, wide called by the umpire. Two extra runs adding on the scorecard in the form of wides. Mute, 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 mute. The fourth ball of the over. A short pitch delivery. Try to hit it harder. No connection between the bat and the ball. Misfield at the mid on, resulting 2 runs. Adding on to the scorecard. Each and every run will count. Each and every run matters in the low scoring games. They need to field very good. They are not allowed to give any runs in the field in order to stay alive in the chase. Required run rate now dropping on to 3.15. Hold. Wicket. Wicket or clean? Wicket number 2 is down for Team Cricket Arena in the form of clean bowled. ಈ ಬಾರಿ ತೀರಾ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಚೆಂಡಿಗೆ ದಾಂಡಿಗೆ ಸಂಪರ್ಕ ಲಭಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಬೌಲ್ಡ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರವಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಹುದ್ದರಿ ಆಘಾತ ಟೀಮ್ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟರ್ನ. Just one delivery remaining of this third over. Chinmay strikes it back to back. He took the wicket off his first over and he took the wicket off his second individual over. Now he strikes back to back. Excellent piece of bowling here by Chinmay. New batter walks in at number 4 for Team Cricket Arena. After the completion of over number 3, the Team Cricket Arena are now 24 for 2. They now need 85 runs in 162 balls to win the match. The new batter Sai Pratish walks in at number 4 for Team Cricket Arena. Over number 4 is in progress for Team Cricket Arena. YTCS bowlers really need to keep it tight in order to stay alive in the chase. A short pitch delivery pulled it on to the mid wicket region, safely carried by the fielder. Single to start off the over. They need tight attack here. Second ball of the over. This time shuffled across, just a slight glance onto the leg side. Can the fielder able to get to the ball? Yes, he's on. So excellent fielding efforts at the deep. They probably saved 2 runs for their team. He shuffles across and a glance onto the leg side towards the deep fine leg. The third ball of the over. We didn't say it is a new bowler for team YTCA. In the slot, swing and a miss. No connection between the bat and the ball. A dot ball adding onto the scorecard. But goes hard on it. Swings it hard for a big aiming for a big shot. No connection between the bat and the ball. Dot ball adding onto the scorecard with 3 deliveries remaining of this fourth over. Fourth ball of the over. A short pitch delivery, hit it high back over the bowler's head onto the boundary lines. Excellent shot. Races onto the boundary. A short pitch delivery, hit it back over the bowler's head. Field has no chance for it to put a hand on it. Boundary adding onto the scorecard. ಈ ಬಾರಿ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಿದ್ದಂತ ಚೆಂಡು ಬಲವಾದ ಹೊಡೆತಗಳ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಬೌಲರ್ನ ತಲೆಯ ಮೇಲ್ಭಾಗವಾಗಿ ಸೀಮಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಗೆರೆ ದಾಟ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Boundary adding at the scorecard with 2 deliveries remaining in this fourth over. Fifth ball of the over, way down the leg stump. A wide call by the umpire. One more extra run adding out to the scorecard. Islam pitched it short on the back foot, punched it hard towards the covers, resulting 1 run, adding onto the scorecard with 1 delivery remaining of the over. Currently, they are scoring at the rate of 8.61. They are in a hurry to wrap up the innings. They now just need 76 runs. Once again, short pitch delivery on the leg side. A misfield there at the square leg, resulting 1 run, adding onto the scorecard. A single to complete the over. After the completion of over number 4, the team score now moves on to 34 for 2 with 8 wickets in hand. They now just need 75 runs in 156 balls. Excellent shot placed in the gap between the point and deep backward point. A fielder has no hand on it. Ball races on to the boundary. Four valuable runs adding on to the scorecard. He's all set to ball his second ball of this over. Deep mid wicket and deep covers are in place. This time, good length delivery just outside the off stump. Well left by the batter. Short pitch delivery on the back foot. Hit it hard towards the long gone. A misfield at the long gone. Resulting one more run. Adding on the scorecard. End up scoring two on this ball. A three is a call. And settles back for the two. Team cricketer now just needs 69 runs in 153 balls with 8 wickets left in their hand. A quick delivery. Placed it in the gap. Into the hands of the cause field. A little fumble there. Resulting in 2 runs. Adding on to the scorecard. Last 2 deliveries remaining of this fifth over. Tossed it up. Gentle push on to the onside. Resulting 1 run. Adding on to the scorecard with 1 delivery remaining of this over. Last ball of the over. This time, good length delivery on the back foot, tries to cut it harder, and no connection between the bat and the ball. A dot ball to end the over. After the completion of over number 5, a team cricket arena are now 43 for 2. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 5 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 43, 2 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Kakedi Hatti, just like every great innings needs the right fuel, champions need the flavors that inspire energy and passion, and Kakedi Hatti brings exactly that to the Youth Cricket League as our associate sponsor. Serving tradition, taste, and the spirit of champions, one plate at a time. A change in attack for Team YTCA. The new bowler Pranav is in the screen and marking the guard, and all set to ball his individual first over of this innings. Fumble in the run up. Covers and the deep fine leg are in place. This time on the back foot, appeal for LBW, turned down by the umpire in the form of the leg byes. 1 run adding onto the scorecard. Way down the offside, pitching outside the mat. No ball called by the umpire. Followed by the free hit. Ball is pitching outside the mat. A free hit delivery. Can the batter make use of it? In the slot, hit it hard in the air. No proper elevation. Ends up landing in the 30-yard circle. Go for the big shot. He tries to pull it across towards the mid wicket. No proper elevation and connection. The ball didn't find the middle of the mat, resulting one run adding onto the scorecard. Cut it hard, misfield once again at the point. Ball right through the hands. A field needs to be kept tight in order to stay alive in the chase. They now just need 61 runs in 147 balls. A team YTCA now need wickets. They need more and more dots and wickets to come back in the game and to stay alive in the chase. Three deliveries remaining of this Pranav's over. Once again, short pitch delivery way down the offside. A wide called by the umpire. One more run adding on to the total in the form of extras. Fourth ball over. Short pitch delivery once again way down the off stump. Wide call by the umpire once again. One more extra run adding on to the scorecard. By this, the team Cricket Arena reaches its 50 mark. Good length delivery way down the offside once again called wide by the umpire. He bowled back to back wide balls. 5 for 4 wides and 1 no ball in this over. 3 deliveries remaining in this over. A victory is slipping away from their hands. They need wickets now. This time short pitch delivery, punched it on the back foot into the hands of the point fielder. A fielder making no mistake here. 1 run adding on to the total with 2 deliveries remaining of this over. The team Cricket Arena now just need 57 runs in 146 balls with 8 wickets in the hand. Required run rate is dropping onto 2.34. Good length delivery on the back foot, cut it hard. Misfield at the point. Ball races down to the boundary. Excellent square cut onto the fence. A fielder making mistake here. He has the chance to stop it, but he got no hands on it. A boundary with 1 delivery remaining. They are now already 56 for 2 with 1 delivery remaining in the 6th over. They are scoring at the rate of 9.6 per over. The required rate keeps on dropping. The team Cricket Arena, inch by inch, marking the victory on their names. Last ball of the over. Once again, good length delivery. Good length delivery in the form of buys. 1 run adding onto the scorecard. With this, after the completion of over number 6, ಟೀಮ್ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ಅರೇನಾ ಆರ್ ನಾ 57 ಫಾರ್ 2. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 6 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 57-2 ಧೈರ್ಯನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. ಟೀಮ್ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ಅರೇನಾ now need just 52 runs in 144 balls with 8 wickets remaining in their hand. Of India, where culture meets confidence and the passion meets performance. India joins the Youth Cricket League as our premier partner, empowering young minds through the art, discipline, and self expression. Together, we are shaping the champions beyond the game. Chinmay is all set to bowl his fourth individual over of this innings. This time in the slot, driven back to the bowler. Bowler making mistake here. He is not able to carry the ball properly. Two is the call. And the two completes the two comfortably. Excellent running between the wickets here. Team cricketer in a is marking their names. And the victory card this time in the slot. Hit it hard towards the long on. Chance of a run out. And the bowler didn't carry it properly. A mistake in the field. They need to grab these opportunities in order to pick up the wickets, in order to stay alive in the chase. This time short pitch delivery on the back foot. Cut it hard between the gap. The point and the extra covers. Deep fielder making no mistake here. Two is the call. And they comfortably took 2 runs off this ball. 3 deliveries remaining of the seventh over. And the team cricket arena are moving inch by inch towards the victory. Team YTCA really need dot balls and wickets in order to pressurize the batsmen, in order to get back into the driver's seat. This time short pitch delivery. Uh, Tries to cut it through outer edge into the hands of the short third man. 1 run adding onto the scorecard with 2 deliveries remaining of the seventh over. The team cricket arena are now already 63 for 2. They now just need 46 runs in 140 balls with the required run rate dipping on to 1.9. It's almost 2. This time tossed up leg side. He swept it across the line towards the fine leg. Fielder making mistake there. He is not able to get the ball into his hands. No signal of boundary there. No signal there. They settled down onto 1 run. The last ball of the over. Cut it hard. Fielder just felt of his fielder. Just fell short of it. No proper walking at the point. One step ahead would have been clearly cut. After the completion of over number 7, the team cricket arena are now 64 for 2. They just need 45 runs in 138 balls. With 1 over remaining of the power play, can they capitalize it? Change in bowling for Team YTCA. Harnick is all set to bowl his individual first over of this innings. Last over of power play. Last over of power play. Way down the leg side, wide called by the umpire. Uh, Two extra runs adding on the scorecard. Team Cricket Arena is moving inch by inch towards the victory line and marking their names on the victory card. Team YTCA needs something magical to pull off wickets. Short pitch delivery once again, hit it hard on the mid wicket side. Into the hands of the deep mid wicket fielder. Fielder making no mistake here. At the 3/4, there is it comfortably. This time, short pitch delivery once again, hit it hard between the gap of the long gone and cow corner. A ball is racing towards the boundary. He placed it in the complete gap. Fielder has no chance for that to put a hand on it. A boundary to add on to a scorecard. Excellent use of the field. A short pitch delivery on the body line. In the back foot, hit it harder between the middle and the cow corner. They now just need 38 runs. It 136 balls. With 8 wickets in their hand this time. Driven to the offside. Mistake in the field. The bowler was not able to put a hand on it. Through his hands. 4 more runs adding on the scorecard in the form of boundary. Excellently driven through the mid off. They now just need 34 runs with 3 deliveries remaining of this 8th over. Harnik is already conceded 11 runs of 3 balls which he has bowled with 3 deliveries remaining in this over. Once again, short pitch delivery on the back foot, hit it hard towards the covers. Can the fielder cover it? Fielder making no mistake here at the deep. They took comfortable too. And no ball signaled by the umpire. And no ball as the 3 fielders are out of the 30 yard in the power play. Free hit delivery. Can the batter make use of it? Shuffled across, try to paddle. Excellently placed towards the fine leg. Two is the call. No proper throw. Eventually, they complete 2 excellent shot. This is. He knew where the fielders are. Excellently placed in the gap. With 2 deliveries remaining of this over. They are after 80 mark now. They now just need 29 runs in 134 balls with 8 wickets left out in their hand. Team YTCA has to pull off something magical to get back into the game. Short pitch delivery once again, way down the offside. Wide called by the umpire. Extras. Through the misfield. 2 runs. Adding onto the scorecard. They are making use of each and everything. They are not leaving a chance to score any runs. Short pitch delivery once again. Cut it hard into the hands of the fielder. A chance of a run out. And no proper throw. Last ball of the over. Last ball of the power play. A short pitch delivery. Just over the fielder's head. He made well use of the power play. Ball races onto the boundary lines. Boundary, boundary. Boundary, boundary. It didn't work. It just boundary to end the power play. After the completion of over number 8, the team cricketer are now 87 for 2. They are the clear favourites to win this match. The team YTCA has to pull off something magical. The team cricketer just need 22 runs in 132 balls with 8 wickets left in their hand. This concludes the power play. The field is not spread yet. The same field set. The deep covers and deep fine leg are out. This time full toss, hit it hard on the onside. Into the hands of the mid-wicket fielder. A single to start off the over. Once again, full toss. No ball called by the umpire. Above the waist of the batter. Can the fielder have the hand on it? Excellent fielding display there at the deep. He probably saved 1 or 2 runs for the team. No ball. Followed by the free hit. Above the batter's waist. 3 runs of that ball. They cannot change the field now. You cannot change the field now as it is a free hit delivery. Followed by the free hit. Can he make use of it once again? Full toss, hit it back over the bowler's head. Fielder having no chance here. Slightly driven over the bowler's head, resulting 4 runs adding on to the scorecard. But just they need required 14 runs of 130 balls. He made use of the free hit. He knew where the fielders are. He just sails it over the bowler's head onto the boundary ropes. They now just need 14 runs in 130 balls. So again in the slot. Hit it harder over the course fielder. 2 is a call. Chance of a run out. And they are back in meantime. By this, Prathinav Paul reaches to his individual 50 in just 28 balls, including 7 boundaries. He's off to his half century mark. Excellent piece of batting here by Prathinav Paul. He's off to his individual half century. It's 12 runs near to the victory. Once again, hit it hard over the bowler's head, lofts it. Fielder carries it comfortably. 2 is a call, settle down for 1. They are just 11 runs away from a victory in 128 balls with 8 wickets remaining in this hand. This match has become almost one-sided now. As 2 deliveries of the over in the slot once again. He tried to hit it harder between the bat and the pad. An overthrow once again. And nowhere near the stumps. The bowler looks frustrating. He threw the ball and nowhere to the stumps. The last ball of the over. Last ball of the over. Last ball of the over. This time full toss delivery. Hit it high in the towards the deep fine leg. Two is the call. Uncomfortably, they completes you. By this, they eventually crosses the 100 run mark. After the completion of over number 9, Team Cricket Arena are now 103 for 2. They now just need 6 runs to emerge victorious in this match. They are looking to close the chase as soon as possible and wrap up the innings. Just 6 runs away. They are looking to wrap up in this over. They are currently scoring at the run rate of 11.4 per over. Required drops on to 0.3. Now just need 6 runs. Chinmay back in the attack. In 4 overs, he conceded 28 runs and took 2 wickets. He's back in the attack. Once again, full toss delivery. One bounce over the fence towards the wide long gone. Excellent make use of the field. He hated. They are just 2 runs away from the victory. He sails it over the wide long gone with just 2 runs remaining to win the match for Team Cricket Arena. They are delighted at the dugout now. They know their job is done. Just 2 runs away from victory. They'll try to wrap up in the next ball for sure. The Team Cricket Arena are completely dominant throughout the match. They managed to restrict Team YTCA to 108 and they came out to bat to chase 109. They are approaching the attacking moves throughout the innings. They made the bowlers completely clueless. Even after losing first wicket in the very first over, they managed to get back on to the victory line. They now just need 2 runs in 125 balls. The team is already delighted in the dugout and ready for walking the cut. He tries to place it on the deep point. 1 run is all need to emerge as a victorious in this match for Team Cricket Arena. Can the batter wrap up in this ball? Can it be a boundary? Can it be a sixer? Let's wait and watch. Third ball of the over. Sai Pratish is batting on his Indian 24. Is all set to close the chase. Can he close it on this ball this time on the back foot? Tries to cut it harder. No connection between the bat and ball. Into the safe hands of the keeper. Dot ball adding on the scorecard. They are just 1 run away from the victory. Can he do this on this ball? In the slot, driven through the covers. Yes, his answer. They wrap up the chase in 9.4 overs. Excellent batting here by Team Cricket Arena. The Emmas victorious. They chase down the total in 9.04 overs. Excellent batting approach here to wrap up the inning as soon as possible, and a slight rise in the run rate for Team Cricket Arena. Excellent performance through the bat, ball, and the field. By this, the match concludes. Cricket Arena under 14 won by 8 wickets. Signing off in the commentary box, Manjunath and thank you. Next match starts at 1 only, right?